What is a zero doser? This is sorry, these are my favorite things because a zero doser is somebody that doesn't take shots from the government, okay, from the CDC, and it's basically you're not vaxxed, okay? So they come up with a term called zero doser, which you can, as you're listening to it, it's very negative connotation, like you're a zero, like you're a bad person because you didn't get shot up by the government, right? So I've done huge deep dives on the Vax program because I was intrigued as to why we started the polio campaign and then it turned into Nixon doing a war on cancer in 1970 because also cancer went through the roof. So you had 1955 polio, then cancer goes through the roof, and cancer's still going through the roof. And so, of course, I've done these deep dives on the Vax program. And so, of course, they have to turn it negative, like you're a bad person and you're uneducated or a total moron if you don't go get their shots. What I would recommend to young moms everywhere, don't get their shots. Don't do it. It's one of my biggest regrets as a mom. I have 5 kids. And it's one of my biggest regrets is that I did that. And let me tell you, with the harm it's done to health, just go look at some of the doctors that have taken their clientele over, say, 30 years and have looked at the unvaxxed versus the vaxxed, and the unvaxxed are way healthier. But they had to come up with a negative connotation. It's kind of like housing, like they go, they're unhoused. What does that even mean? Does it mean that everyone has a right to have a house? No, a house is always something that we've earned. It's always something that you you try to get for yourself, right? And that you work hard for. You don't have a right to a house. And so it's like the unhoused. I mean, they're doing the same thing with zero doser, and they're trying to make you look like a moron for not getting their shots. The biggest thing I can tell you after all the thousands of hours of research that I did, when you talk about polio, it was glyphosate poisoning on all the crops, on all the fields that gave us polio symptoms. And they said was polio, and they had to have a dosing thing for polio, a dosing vaccine for polio. And that's how the whole program started. So you can find more deep dives at katedalyradio.com. I just wanted to let you know that you're a zero if you don't go get their shots. Can you even imagine? They have to keep coming up with that. It's like if you question the government narrative, you're a conspiracy theorist. No, I'm just not a coincidence theorist. That's what I'm not. I don't believe everything is coincidence. Nope, not me. Anyway,